All right, so more evidence has now surfaced on Tyson Fury and the farmer, Martin Carefoot, regarding him not being able to supply wild boar meat to Tyson Fury. And let's get into the evidence. There's more evidence out. Let's get into it. It's E King Fight News. We got more on this. Hey yo, C King Fight News back in the building, man. Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is still being harassed by the UK media regarding this story. Basically saying he falsified evidence to try and get out of the UCAD court case back in, 2016, 2017. Let's look at this evidence. Let's take a look at what the Daily Mail has from Martin Carefoot, the 70-year-old farmer. Let's get into it, man. So your boy Guy Walters had this to write about with the headline, even Tyson Fury's own legal team says wild boar farmer could not provide any real evidence, so why was he part of their defense? Why was the wild boar farmer part of their defense? So right here they have an email with what looks to be Tyson Fury's legal team reaching out to Mr. Martin Carefoot saying it would be of great help if you could just give us a letter because you don't have any invoices, you don't have any proof where you can follow the money, right? Because clearly if you're a farmer and you're selling wild boar, you should have a bill that you gave Tyson Fury, right? You should have an invoice that you gave Tyson Fury, and maybe you have a receipt of payment that you got from Tyson Fury, right? That's things you save when you're running a business. Apparently, none of those things were available. Y'all know how that is. We lost our receipts. So this is what the Daily Mail has. Henry Goldschmidt, wild boar, to Martin Carefoot. Look at the date. February 1st, 2017. Wild boar. In absence of any licenses, invoices, or documentary evidence that you had wild boar on your farm, these statements would go a long way in appeasing UCAD's lines of inquiry. All right, so that was one of the emails, but there may be more, right? This is what the writer had to say from the Daily Mail with access to scores of confidential emails and documents. He's saying they got scores of confidential emails and documents. It's clear that the issue of the wild boar consumption was discussed by those right at the heart of Fury's team, including Tyson Fury's uncle and father of Huey Fury, the convicted former drugs baron Peter Fury, and a local businessman called Ashif Patel, both of whom corresponded with Tyson Fury's London lawyers Morgan Sports Law, which prepared the boxer's defense against charges made by UCAD. On a Tuesday night in November 2016, a friend of Mr. Carefoot approached the farmer, who lives near Preston in Lancashire, and asked him to provide a letter that claimed he had supplied wild boar to Team Fury. Mr. Carefoot wrote a letter that evening which stated, "I have supplied uncastrated wild boar to Team Fury at Bolton on a regular basis from January to October 2015. As and when required, I also supplied rabbits, pheasants, and free-range chicken from time to time." Wow. So here is the actual letter that Carefoot wrote. So what do y'all think about that one? What do y'all think about this? You can make out the "I have supplied uncastrated wild boar." The writing is horrible, but you can make it out. "To Team Fury at Bolton on a regular basis from January to October 2015, as and when required. I also supply rabbits and pheasants and I can't make out the rest from time to time. And he mentions the name Ashif Patel, who was copied on that email that you saw over here. Ashif Patel, Mike Morgan. So apparently this guy from the Daily Mail is not going away. He's not going away. He's gonna keep putting this shit out until he gets a response. He's looking for a response from Tyson Fury. He's absolutely looking for a response from Tyson Fury. All right, so with all that in mind, what do you guys think, man? Story clearly has some legs to it. It's not a flash in the pan. You know, this guy from the Daily Mail, he's got the receipts. He's got the emails. Yo, Carefoot keeping them emails. This dude Carefoot be keeping them emails, bro. But what do y'all think about this one? Tyson Fury got to come out and respond to this. It doesn't have to be. Maybe it could be a member of his team. But someone from Tyson Fury, other than Frank Warren has said what he had to say. Maybe it's best for Tyson Fury to keep quiet. I don't know. But in this case, you got a guy. It's almost like you're running a company with a disgruntled employee. And for whatever reason, he had a payment issue. And he kept all this shit. He kept all this dirt on you. And at the right time, he would always be there to strike. And this dude is striking right. He picked the perfect time. He picked the perfect time to go at Tyson Fury right here. When he's on top. When he finally toppled a huge rival in Deontay Wilder. Was able to get a stoppage victory. Technical knockout victory. He's scheduled to have a rematch with Deontay Wilder. Wilder's got a lot to prove going into that fight. It's basically his ledger of heavyweight greatness on the line. Because either he comes back and defeats Tyson Fury. He could say he's defeated everybody he's been in the ring with. All that great stuff. But on the surface of that, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult to overcome that defeat. I've never seen a guy get beat the way Deontay Wilder got beat. Right? It wasn't as if he got hit with a shot he didn't see. It wasn't as if, kind of like how Manny Pacquiao got hit by Marquez in their third fight. It wasn't that kind of a shot. This fight was domination from round 3 to round 7. It was almost like a sweep. Round 3 to round 7, a sweep. Wilder got hurt, could not recover. Fury owned. He bossed the fight. As Teddy Atlas said, what did Teddy Atlas say? He said he bullied the bully. That's what we saw. And as much as we want to talk about this wild boar or not, it's got no precedence. It's not changing the Tyson Fury schedule. It's only changing the perception around Tyson Fury. Is he a fair fighter? Did he cheat the system? Did he cheat UCAD? And if that's true, would he be a guy to go and cheat Deontay Wilder? Right? I mean, the first fight, his gloves were all over the place. Let's be real. That gloves were all over the place. And whether you call it cheating or not, I mean, the referee clearly let whatever happened with the gloves happen. Deontay Wilder clearly didn't have an issue with them gloves in the first fight. No one had an issue with the gloves in the first fight. So is it cheating if no one has an issue about it? Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know. This is what it's for, man. This is what discussions are for, man. Was it cheating in the first fight if no one cared about it? It's like if you cut down a tree in the woods and no one's around. I mean, if no one heard it, if it's out of sight and out of mind, Did it even happen? Right? Just is what it is. You know. They say it's not cheating if you get away with it. Well, Tyson Fury. Questions are surfacing around Tyson Fury whether he's been able to get away with cheating for a very long time, right? Um, but I don't know if anybody can take away the victory he got against Deontay Wilder. I don't know. I mean, corner threw in the towel. I mean, that's as definitive as it gets in terms of getting a victory. When the corner throws in the towel, it's a wrap. That's the fight. So what do you guys think, man? It's King Fight News. Do you guys want to see a rematch between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder? It's supposed to be set for July, but we all know what's going on right now. It's probably going to be pushed back. What do you guys think? It's King Fight News, man. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, man.